Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattooed Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm setting my November goals. I'm also going to go over my October reflections, and we're going to set some weekly actions for the first week of November. So let's go over supplies and then just get right on into it. So I have my companion notebook from MAKSELIFE. It comes in a set of 4. The new ones are available now. I will leave that link down below. I showed them in my recent MAKSELIFE haul and review, which I will also link for you. So this is the last one, and it says hold on to your vision, which I love. I've also got the yearly notebook with all of my goals, intentions, everything for 2022. So I'm going to be working on new ones very soon, which feels really rushed. This year has just flown by, but I will be using my annual goals. Some of them I have like totally checked off. Some of them I haven't even touched, or I've abandoned them, or I've just taken a different path. So I feel the need to set goals for 2023, but I don't feel quite in that mindset yet. I do have a really cool, I'll show it to you real quick, a really cool little notebook that's on the MAKSELIFE site right now, and it's a 2022 little notebook for end of year reflections. I've started kind of putting in a couple of things, and I'll be coming back to this like every week until I start working on my 2023 goals, and I have everything in my own little folio, which I will be using next year. Okay, other than that, I have my things to consider list, which comes with the planner. This is also available as a freebie on the site. And then I've got a couple things from Planner Kate. I'm going to be using these little November stickers, and I'll be using some of these for my weekly actions. Okay, markers and pens. So I always use this pen from Jelly Roll. I got it from Jet Pens. It's a green-gray Jelly Roll Moonlight, and it just matches perfectly with the text in the MAKSELIFE notebooks. And then I've got 2 mild liners. This one is just gray, and then this one is copper, I think. Yeah. Then I've got 2 dot markers. I've got green and denim. So I'm kind of going for a like fallish kind of color scheme for this month. I think that'll go really well. All right, I think we're ready to get started. So we're going to start with my October reflections. Here are my October reflections. I will add a little bit of color to this in a little bit, but let's just go through this whole list and you can kind of get an idea of how the month of October went for me. So biggest wins this month. We had a great family weekend. A big project at work is complete, which I'm really proud of. And I grew some little baby grass on my lawn, which I have a black thumb, so that was quite the feat. Things that are currently working: my mental health, my savings plan, and my friendships. Things that are currently not working: my workouts are weak or non-existent, monthly cleaning has not been going super well, and not enough contact with my parents, so I need to get more consistent with that. What I learned this month: I can be professional even when I want to scream. That's important. I am wasting so much time lately. Yeah, this has been on my mind. I'm just like too much online, too much like focused on things that don't matter. I'm just like wasting time in general. Family time and friend time recharges me. That's important to me too. What improvements or adjustments do I need to make going into the next month? More commitment to my health goals. I really have just like put them on the back burner lately, and I need to get refocused. I also need more focus and direction at work, and I want to improve consistency all around. And I'm actually thinking about using consistency for my word of the year next year. I've got like a short list, and that one is definitely on it. What am I most grateful for right now? My family and my friends, my home, time with my nephews, and future fun. So I'm talking about like trips in the next few months, family time, Christmas coming up, all of those fun things. Habits I want to nurture next month: workouts after work and on weekends. For some reason, the weekends have been so hard lately, and I have no idea why. More outside time, especially as I get into the later fall and winter months. I have seasonal affective disorders, so it's important for me to get time outside. And then working on my monthly cleaning tasks during the week. So I think that I want to set a goal of like so many per week is what I kind of have in my head right now. Area I want to focus on next month: definitely health and wellness, and overall a 7. It was a good month. Of course, it has bad things, but the good definitely outweighed them, and just all of these things really helped me get through it. Okay, so let's add a little bit of color to this. I'm going to take my mild liners and just kind of highlight every other line like I normally do. Never fails for me to get one of these wrong, so have a little double highlight there, but that's fine. We're just going to keep on moving. Okay, I'm going to grab my annual goals because we are going to go to my monthly goals. All right, here is the monthly goals page. The first thing I'm going to do is grab a little bit of washi, and I'm going to put in my stickers up here at the top. I've got this washi. It's just a plaid. I've had it forever. Hopefully it's still good. I think it is. But I'm just going to lay down some washi and then layer that sticker over it. So you can kind of see through that, but I think the sticker is going to cover up most of it. Okay, that is done. Now I'm going to get my dot markers, these two, and I'm going to use those to put in my habit trackers that I use and my places to mark them off. Okay, let's get into it. I'm going to keep this list handy for ideas. I have brainstormed a few things, but nothing too big. Okay, so I've got my jelly roll and my markers. I'm ready to go. Okay, so we're just going to put these side by side like that. Okay, so for personal, there's a couple things I want to just kind of carry over from every month, and one of them is memory keeping. That's important to me. I make time for it each week. Also, self-care is something that I want to do twice a week, just like focusing on myself, taking care of myself, all those things. And then something that kind of like jumps out at me is investing in my hobbies, and reading has been something that's been important to me for a long time, and I haven't been setting aside the time that I want to for it. So I'm going to read 2 books this month. I know that's not a lot, but for me, when I like fall asleep after 10 minutes of reading, I want to read other times, you know, just like make it a point to read at least 2 books. Okay, so focus this month I think should just be like fulfillment. This word is kind of jumping out at me, so I think that's going to be my focus, and then those 3 things. I always forget that this green is not really a hunter green. It's more of a lighter green, but that's okay. I think we're just going to have to go with it because I can't think of anything else to do. Okay, let me try gray instead because I just do not like this green. Now I'm going to do some habit trackers. There are 4 weeks in November. Let's go to fun and recreation. So one of the things I definitely want to do is a hike with my nephew. We've been talking about it, or I've been talking about it for weeks now, and I just want to make that happen. The weather hasn't really cooperated just yet, but I think in November we'll be able to find some time to do that. I also would like to have it just a meet up with my friends. We call it book club now. And then I just want to enjoy Thanksgiving. It's going to be a little bit hectic with all of our cooking and everything, but I just want to enjoy it and consciously, you know, enjoy the time with family. So I think my focus this month should be, I always use this, but a full heart. I think that one works for this month. Okay, let's go over here to work and learning now. Something that I put on last month that I want to put on this month too, because I have still not made a lot of progress, is getting ahead on my lesson plans. I also want to do some content planning, and I think that I will take a half day on Thanksgiving week. We don't get the whole week off. We only get Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I think just to get a little bit ahead on everything going into Thanksgiving, I want to take a half day on that Tuesday. I think that will be good for me to do just so I can like reduce a little bit of stress. So focus this month is get ahead, I think, because that kind of encompasses those 3 things. All right, family and relationships. I need to be better about checking with my parents. I've kind of let that fall to the wayside a little bit, and I need to like do that purposefully. We also need to prep for Thanksgiving, and that's going to test our family and relationships because it's going to be a little bit stressful, but hopefully it will be smooth. It's also my dad's birthday this month, so I want to put that on here because I need to figure out a gift for him. So focus should be peace, this word right here. I think that that's what we need to seek throughout this whole process. I forgot to add a couple of habit trackers. I think I'll do one here and down here. All right, so let's go to the other side. This is going quickly, it feels like. Let's go to health and wellness. Okay, this is trying to curl up and I might need to get some more tape. Okay, now health and wellness. So that's my focus for this month. I put that in my reflections. So something that I've been trying to do, and I'm not giving up on it, but I want to do 2 strength workouts a week. So I'm going to keep that on here for my November goals, just like they've been on there for like 3 or 4 months, and I haven't been successful, but I want to really do that this month. Meal plan and prep is always on here because it's just something that's important to me. I want to move my body 4 to 5 times a week. And something different this month, I want to weigh myself every day. And I'm going to see some trends. I've been following Jordan Syatt on Instagram for a couple of years now. And he does like Q&As all the time. And he has been documenting himself weighing every day. And it's just been kind of inspiring to me. Now, if I see myself getting obsessive or something like that, then like if it's hurting my self-image or anything else, then I will stop doing it. But just for data, I kind of want to do that this month. So focus this month. I think I should put consistency because that has not been happening and it's what I need to work on this month for sure with health and wellness. Okay, some habit trackers real quick. I'm really curious about this last one and how successful that's going to be for me. We shall see. All right, spiritual and personal growth. So it being Thanksgiving month, I definitely want to do a donation to the food bank. And if you can, definitely do because it's needed right now. And I do want to continue daily gratitude because I've had this gratitude practice going all year. It's been really good. I do want to work on some 22 reflections for just prepping for December. And then I think this is kind of health and wellness, but more for like my spiritual side is to go for a walk once or twice a week just to stay connected to myself and to my body and my heart. So focus this month. I think it should be caring for myself, caring for others. That's how I kind of broke it down this year anyway. So let's go with that. Habit trackers. Okay, financial. Let's go over on this side. Okay, so I really just want to stay the course with what I've been doing, which is saving up for Go Wild some more, staying within my budget, and updating my budget 3 times a week, which was a struggle at the beginning of October, but got much better. So I just want to continue that. I think my focus word this month should be budget. All right, habit trackers. Last one is physical environment. I think for just my sanity, I need to set a limit or a requirement for myself for my monthly cleaning because it has not been going well. I just ignore it and then it doesn't get done. So I think I'm going to set a goal for 3 monthly tasks every week. Continue with daily and weekly cleaning. I also know just coming up on this month that I'm going to have to rake leaves and I need to probably weed and feed my yard before winter hits. So those 4 things, I think that I'm just going to put like maintenance as my focus. Yeah, that works. And trackers. All right, that's it for my monthly goals for November. Looking good. Okay, let's go to my weekly actions for the first week. Now, before I go ahead and write these in, let me put in a couple of little labels up here so I know which week it is. All right, then we're ready to go to my weekly actions. So this is October 31st through November 6th. So I'm going to just flip back and forth between my monthly goals and my weekly actions. I'm going to pull things that I think is doable for this week. Work is going to slow down a little bit, so I feel like I can focus on some other things. For personal self-care for sure and memory keeping, let me put in like read 15 minutes every day. I think that's totally doable. I'll probably do more than that most days, but I think for a minimum, that will work. And I'm going to use this gray marker for this week. Fun and recreation. I want to set up the hike with my nephew. I think that should be my focus for this week. Okay, work and learning. I need to schedule my half day, like put in the paperwork and content plan. I can work on lesson plans, but I think I just need to get my feet under me again after having a couple of really busy weeks. Family and relationships. I really need to work on the Thanksgiving prep and probably check in with my folks. All right, health and wellness. So I definitely need to start weighing myself every day, move my body. Actually, let me just put all 4 because they are relevant. Now, spiritual and personal growth. Okay, so this week, 1 walk, working on the reflections and daily gratitude. So when I say I'm working on those reflections, I'm just looking at each page, noting what's on my mind, and then just putting it away. So this won't be time consuming. Financial. The main thing here is update budget and stay within budget for right now. And then physical environment. So I need to make my monthly list and do my daily cleaning. I don't know. I think I want to start on the monthly tasks. So let me put that in there too. That is it for this goal planning session. I don't claim to be an expert on anything. I just do what I feel is best for myself and share it with all of you so that you can get some ideas or just enjoy the process. Before you go, let me know, what are you working on in November? What's your focus? You can even tell me a specific goal you have for the month or just your general thoughts on where you're going to go. Just to recap, we went over my October reflections, and then I wrote my goals for November and my weekly actions for the first week of the month. I hope that you enjoyed my goal process. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload, and I will see you next time. Bye!